Let me go ahead and share this video, and then we will get to our Cricut mystery box craft. Super excited. I cut everything. I just haven't weeded it. I'm going to weed it on camera because I want to be able to show you guys how it weeds. And I did have to kind of do some test cuts because the Cricut brand, it didn't work. And I wasn't like, the glitter vinyl setting didn't cut for me. So I didn't like it. But I did find a setting that worked. So if you guys stick around for a minute, let me get all of this copied and get it shared to a couple places. And then we will chit chat and talk. Tell me hi. Tell me where you guys are from. Always interested to know. I can see your comments, and I will see them once I flip the camera to the down position so you guys can see what I'm doing on the table. I will be able to see your comments. I'm going to have my phone open so that I can see them as well. I love talking to you guys while I craft. So let's see. I'll get it shared 2 more places, and then we will be all done. Are you guys planning anything fun? I know it's only like, well, Thursday, but are you doing anything fun for the weekend? Are you planning anything cool? I don't think we are. I don't know what we're doing. It's actually supposed to warm up a bit. It's really cold today, so it's supposed to be a little bit warmer this weekend, so let's all hope that it is, because I'm kind of over it already. Like, it's not even, it's not even March, and I'm over this cold. We still got some time to go. All right, 1 more place, and we are done. Okay. Let me pop back over to YouTube and bring that up so I can see your comments. Hopefully they will load for me. They don't always load for me when I do it this way. I know a couple people were having some issues getting comments to come up. So if you commented and I can't see it, let me see if I can see them over here. Sometimes it lets me, sometimes it doesn't. I don't think it's going to let me, guys. I don't know what it's doing. I'm going to try one more way and see if I can get it to let me see comments. And if not, we're just going to have to go with it without them. I don't know why. If anybody knows why it does this and won't let us see the live comments, please, for the love of God, someone tell me. Because it just doesn't let me, and it makes me crazy because I want to talk to you guys. All right. I don't know what it's doing. I'll try reloading it in a couple minutes on my phone. But today we are going to do a live craft. So I just cut out some designs with the permanent Cricut glitter vinyl. I got silver, like the dark purple, the light purple, and then the aqua kind of blue color. And I've got my pin pen. We've got some ribbon, scissors, the Cricut Strong Grip transfer tape, because you have to use that with their glitter supposedly. I haven't tried anything else. And then I got this sign, and this is what one side looks like. And then it's got like a red ribbon. I'm going to cut this red ribbon off and change it out for the coral so that it looks more Eastery or in spring. But this was a Valentine's Day craft. I got it at Hobby Lobby at 90% off, and it was like 10 bucks. So I think I spent like 10 cents on it. It's got a little ding right there, but I'm not worried about it. It's fine. But I can totally use it for 2 different things because it's double-sided. So I think that's awesome. So let's go ahead and cut the ribbon off really quick before I flip you guys down. That's the one thing I like. I will shop like a clearance and get like the stuff from the other holidays, and they have tons of blank stuff that doesn't look like that holiday, or that you could like change out something as simple as a ribbon and put a different color ribbon in or a different style ribbon, and you have a perfectly good product. Like, you could use it for something else. Let me try one more time and see if I can get your comments to load. I don't know. This thing, I swear. I'm going to just close everything out really quick. We're just going to try a close all on the phone. We're going to go ahead and try. I'm going to just see what happens. Maybe on some crazy off chance. Like I said, somebody else, when they went live, they were having problems too getting like the chat to work. And I've tried everything, and like the chat just sometimes won't open for like the creator to see what it is. And I don't know why. So let me try one more thing. Well, I can apparently watch this in VR. Who knew? I don't see a way to find the chat. I can cast it to a TV. That doesn't help us, does it? Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. If you're chatting with me, I will check the comments later and try to answer you guys, but the live chat isn't coming up, so whatever. I'm gonna flip you guys down to the table so you guys can see what I'm doing, and we're gonna weed this and then hopefully apply it. I don't know, I've never applied the Cricut vinyl. So let's go down, 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 down. I'm gonna take a look on my phone to make sure that you guys can see what I am doing. Okay, that looks to be pretty in the frame. So I actually think we'll start with these first, because I don't want to start with this big one quite yet. I don't quite trust it. So these are actually going to be little peeps. So all I've done, I ended up finding that I had to cut them on the light glitter or the light cardstock setting with more pressure. I couldn't get it to work on glitter setting. Every time I tried, it just ripped up to shreds. So I was not real happy with that. The other thing that I tried, because I tried that and then I tried making a custom setting and I just couldn't get it to do it. So I finally just got mad at it and just tried it with a couple different settings. I would always recommend doing a test setting when you're cutting, like a test cut, when you cut a new material, because they can all do different things. So here's our little peeps. Aren't they cute? I love them. I think those are really cute. And this is two different spots where I got these designs. The words I got from Cricut themselves, and then the little peeps I got off of Google. So I'm just gonna weed this. Now, a lot of people ask if I'm weeding with an ink pen. I am not. I'm weeding with what's called a pin pen, and I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's got this little, like, tip. I'm trying to see if I don't know. This is hard to do because I can't tell quite where the camera is versus where my hand is. There we go. And it's got a little needle on the tip of it, and it's a stainless steel needle. And it is from 651 vinyl. It's my favorite weeding tool. So a trick that I do, especially when I'm doing a script font, is I will only weed half of the word. So I will start with like the bottom or the top, and I'll only go through half of it when I weed. So I cut it, if you noticed, so that I'm not pulling off the top and the bottom, just the bottom at the bottom portion of the word. And you see how easy that was. That was pretty simple. And then I'll usually come up, because I've got another cursive word up here at the top, and I'll just do that same thing where I go ahead and I take my scissors and I just trim off like where the bottom part is to weed, and then I just go through and I do the top of the word, and it just gives you a little less stuff that you're pulling on and yanking on, and it works really, really well. You can see, and since I cut this on the glitter cardstock setting, you can see how easily it cuts or weeds now. I was really struggling with this, and I'm gonna have to flip it upside down now because I can't tell what I'm trying to weed. But I will say that it worked really well on the light cardstock setting. So now what I'll do is I have the middle word, which is with my, and then the top and the bottom of the cursive. So we'll go slower with this one. We won't want to go quite as quickly because we want to make sure that everything comes off. And then when I come to words like the Y, where there's all this extra stuff in the way, we're going to go ahead and just use our pin pen and help that out, just so that it doesn't pull or rip. And you'll see, look at how nice, I was really impressed with the, I got stuck to my transfer tape. I was really impressed with the light cardstock setting and how well it did cut, but I don't think the glitter vinyl setting cut very well. So that's just something to keep in mind. So we're gonna get all these little extra little inside pieces. A lot of people say they have trouble seeing the glitter vinyl to weed it. I don't, as long as I use a bright light. And also with this, using the cardstock setting, the cuts were really nice. Like they didn't show up at all when I used the glitter vinyl setting, even though it cuts for the most part, but it really showed up really nice on light cardstock. So again, something to consider if you are doing this. Just trying to get all my little weeded pieces out of the way. So the next thing that we need to do is use our strong grip transfer tape from Cricut. Now, they sent us a bunch of glitter cardstock, but they only sent us one 12 by 12 strong grip sheet, so we'll just make it work. But I would say if you are somebody who's going to use this stuff a lot, get more transfer tape, because supposedly this is really the only stuff that works with this glitter vinyl. And judging by the feel of the vinyl, I would agree that it's probably the only stuff that'll work with it, because it is like really textured. I use a lot of the Style Tech and the Caesar permanent stuff, And I think that stuff works really well, and it's not textury, but it's still really glittery. And I also really love StarCraft. If you want something that's like ultra glittery, this is what I use. I use StarCraft, and it's super shiny, and it's like really smooth. So you're not like worried about stuff not sticking. Plus, that other than the fluorescent, which I just showed you, they're rated for outdoor use. Now you'll see that I have flipped my transfer tape upside down. I do that on purpose to a point because I find it just a little bit easier for me. And I totally forgot a scraper, so we may just kind of have to hope that we can do it without one because I didn't bring one and I don't feel like I'm trying to trip over all the cords to get one. So let's give her a shot. Let's see. Do we think it'll work without the squeegee? I don't know. Nope. I don't think it will. Oh, I think it cut really deep. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab the squeegee. I'm coming back. Coming back with the squeegee. And I do think we have a slight issue because I was pulling off and I see that some of the paper backing like stuck to the glitter vinyl. Actually, like all the paper backing stuck. So this could be a big fat fail craft. It happens. That's the one thing I didn't like because when I cut it on the regular, on the glitter vinyl setting, it didn't even cut through. But you can see like this is all paper backing and I don't know if I'm going to be able to get it off, which will suck because this was the whole video. Was doing this craft with you guys, and if it's not going to work, man, we're going to try. I'm going to really, really try to get this off, but gosh, this is... So this is one of the reasons, listen, like I'm not trying to be like a negative Nancy here, but this is one of the issues that I've had, and I don't love when I have to fight with my vinyl to work with it. Like this has been a fight from the beginning, like having to find a different cut setting because the glitter vinyl didn't cut, and then the other cut setting was too deep, and obviously this one was too. I don't know if this is even going to work in the least bit. I'm going to try and just see if I can attempt to get this to work at all, but I don't think it's going to because you can see how deeply like it's just pulling off the backing, which is not what it's supposed to do. And because it's on strong grip transfer tape, I can't seem to get the backing to peel off real well either. Ugh, you guys, like, I'm sorry, you claim strong grip. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm sorry, I was trying to fight with it, but if this were really strong grip transfer tape, wouldn't that stick to it? It's not sticking, like, hardly at all. Like, that's annoying. Like, right over here, it's not sticking to it one bit, which is really super... And like I said, I know I cut through the back, like, way too deep. Like, you can see this. It's really bad. So, let me see if I can get a peep off with just peeling a peep. And let's just see. Yeah, see, like, the peep is fine. So, I may try something else. I may see if I can salvage that. But let's just go ahead and start with a peep, since I can clearly peel a peep off, no problem. All right. So, we're not going to use transfer tape, because screw it. Who needs transfer tape? Clearly not us. There. Peep. I totally put them in the wrong order. Oh, well. Don't care. It doesn't really matter what order they go in. I just had them in a slightly different order in my mind. But it's fine. So we're going to see if we can get these peeps to come off. And then we may need to attempt to set the letters ourselves, since the cut settings are funky. And I can't recut right now because you guys are in the way of my Cricut. So, and I don't really want to recut live on YouTube. That seems like kind of loud and annoying. All else fails, we'll just do a different wording on the bottom and be done with it. So now that we have our transfer tape stuck to this, I'm going to try to salvage it. You guys can all now see that it is not just you that has craft struggles, which I'm kind of glad, because sometimes I think it's important, like, nobody's perfect. Like, we all have struggles, and, like, I am clearly struggle bussing this. But look at this. Okay, guys, so you saw me burnish it. You saw me do all that. But look at that. It doesn't even, like, hardly stick to it. Like, the only parts that stuck were, like, the little parts I kind of pulled up already. if somebody can explain to me why that's the way that is, that would be awesome. But strong grip transfer tape is clearly not so strong. Okay, so what we're going to try to do, because, heck, it's fine, is we're going to go ahead and just try to peel it off by hand. This may not, we might be able to, let's see. All right, we're going to get the strong grip tape back for one side, because now I think I have an idea. I know, this is where like your struggle bus riding can come in, because the strong grip tape is just, I mean, it's really just not working. But what I think I can do is if I start it and I just get it to stick to the tape, not that I think that that's ever going to happen, because it doesn't even want to stick to the tape, like, at all. But yet the tape wants to stick to everything else. But of course it does. Ugh. This is awful, guys. If you guys have worked with this and used this strong grip tape, why does it stick to everything except what you want it to? So yeah, what I ended up doing, if you guys couldn't see, is I started the word from peeling off of the backing, and then all I'm doing is guiding it like off the transfer tape, just a word at a time. And that's just probably going to be how it is, and it's not sticking to the transfer tape. It's not, ugh, y'all. This is terrible. But again, this is further proof that, like, not every craft goes to plan. Like, this was going to be real cute, and I'm probably going to end up having to scrap this and redo it with a better cut and a better quality vinyl. Because honest to God, I don't even think that the Cricut glitter vinyl is super sparkly. Like, for me, if I'm getting glitter vinyl, I want it, like, I want real sparkly. Because you can never have too much glitter, and if this doesn't quit sticking to itself, I'm gonna lose it. But yeah, I just don't think this stuff, like, it's pretty sparkly in the silver. I think the silver's okay, but I don't think, like, the purples are very glittery. The blue one was a little bit less glittery than I kind of thought it would be, especially once I took the, like, kind of cut it apart and stuff. I don't know, I just didn't think it was really shiny, or as shiny as I would expect it to be. But I also am so used to using, like, the StarCraft, so maybe that's part of it. Because using the StarCraft, you saw, that stuff is, like, ultra glitter. And so that might be, I don't know, part of why I don't think it's very sparkly. Plus HTV, because, I mean, like, compared to HTV, this isn't glittery, in my opinion. I don't think that this is as, oh, no. It stuck to my finger and it ripped. Because this stuff is the devil. Guys, I don't like this craft. You better all appreciate this. So far, I am not loving this. Like, this is not, and part of it's my fault, all right? I'll admit it. Like, part of it is my fault because I didn't cut it. I should have checked my settings better, obviously. But the glitter setting that they claim to use doesn't work. And the strong grip tape that they say is strong grip wants to stick to everything except the vinyl. So why? Oh my God, I'm not even at the H yet. Son of a biscuit. All right, we're going to probably get this word done and then call it a day because I can't keep doing this. This is ridiculous. So, for future reference, don't cut it on light cardstock with less pressure because it clearly cuts, but it really cuts shitty. And yes, I just said shitty, and I don't care. But it's the truth. This is awful. Like, never, ever again. Like, can you see this? I don't know how well you guys can see this. This is strong grip tape. It is not strong grip into anything. It is dirty liar. All it wants to do is stick to my finger and not this tape. So how is that strong grip transfer tape? I really do get some of the frustration that people have shared with this stuff. I do. And again, I know part of it's because I didn't cut it quite right. Like, I get that. But, like, why are you not sticking to the transfer tape, like, in the least? Like, all it wants to do is stick to my pin pen or my finger. And yes, I know I don't have any eyes. Dots in my eyes. I'll pull them off the paper. I don't know if I can salvage the little apostrophe. I'm throwing him to the side. He's made me mad. I don't know. This is probably going to be real bad. Let's see. Let's try. I don't know. This is not my favorite. I don't even know if that's straight. I can't quite tell. This one sits kind of weird. Like the word sits weird. So it's kind of hard to tell. I will get the dots off the eyes and put it on. But like, see how nicely it sticks to the chalkboard? It sticks really well to that. But like, I don't know. It didn't really... Oh my god. This is so bad. Like you can see here, this is how badly it cut. Like, I don't know. I'm going to see if I can salvage the dots. I might be able to get them both. I'm going to try anyways. Oh, well, it helps you flip it the right way when you set it down, huh? Okay. I think I can salvage the eyes. The little dots, I think. Okay. Nope. He did not salvage. He's still got all the sticky on the back of him. So I got one eye dot. That's it. Just one dot. Guys, this was going to be really cute if it had worked. I wish I could see your comments. I really do. I'm going to try one more time to see if I can get it to bring them up. I just don't know why it's not doing it. I'm really annoyed. It'd be so much easier if I could, like, see your comments. I can see that somebody commented on the video, but I can't see your comments. I wonder if I go through... I'm going to try one more place and see... Oh, okay. Apparently YouTube is claiming that the chat is disabled, and it shouldn't be. So I'm sorry if you're trying to chat with me, but somebody just commented and said it looks like chat's disabled. It's not supposed to be. So when the video's over, you can make a comment on the actual comments if you want to. I would appreciate it, because I would love to know what setting you guys got to work with your glitter vinyl. My blade is like brand new, so I know it's not a blade issue, because I just changed that not but a few days ago. So I know it's a new blade. And you guys, I know you can't see, but I am pulling off each of the letters for the words with me one at a time. And they're just going to sit kind of wonky, but I don't think it'll look bad because it's kind of the style of it, I guess. It's kind of childish, so it's fine. But again, I really wish this would have worked. I don't know why it didn't. And I don't know. I'm kind of sad. I really wish it had worked. And I don't know why it's not. It's making me sad. But I'm going to keep pressing on because we are not quitters. We are not quitters, and we're going to just keep trying, right? So all I'm doing right now, like I said, is just peeling them off with my pin pen. And I know you guys can't really see me peeling them because if I tried to put it where you could see, I wouldn't really have any room. So I'm just going to keep going. And this is the last regular letter. And then we're going to have to try to do the word peeps. And I don't know. That one is really, really messy. The only thought I maybe had, I wonder if I can, like, peel it starting here. I'm going to try to peel it off and see. God, I don't know. That one cut really, really deep, and, like, both sides of it are kind of peeling off, and I just don't know if I can get it to let me peel it without all the backing, because every time I'm pulling it up, I'm just getting a ton of backing on the word peeps. But I'll see if I can save it. I'll give it a shot. I don't know. Let's try it this way. Let's see what happens, shall we? We're just going to, like, I don't know, stick it somewhere and see what happens. This could end really well or really badly. I don't think either one's going to matter. So I'm just going to try doing it a different way. This may be the dumbest idea I've ever had, but, and I can't tell where center is. I can't tell if I'm too high. I don't know. Could be too low. Could be really off-centered. But I can't fight with that darn tape again. I just can't. I can't do it, friends. And again, I'm really sorry that the chat's disabled. I don't know why. I set it to allow chat, but I did it from a different phone. And maybe it just doesn't like it. I don't know. I don't know. This is not... Here's my other thought. I'm thinking that if I can at least get this off and, like, somewhat set on to the chalkboard and don't like press it down really hard, maybe I can save it. Any thoughts? I think maybe. So far, it looks like it's gonna maybe work. I think if I can just get it off of this. Now this is where I think I'm gonna run into some issues because this P cuts so deep. I don't know why this exact section did. Have you guys ever had this problem, like where it cuts super deep somewhere and then like you're like at a loss because it's just a disaster? Because that's where I'm at. Like, I don't know. I'm just trying here. Yeah, like that's super sideways. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to attempt to, I don't know, stick it somewhere and just, we'll just start at the E's and see what happens. Shall we? Okay. Listen, again, I know this is not the way to do this, but this might show you guys a couple tricks to have if you screw something up or something doesn't cut right. A lot of times, if you're really careful, you can sort of fix it. Like, is this great? Actually, it's not terrible. Guys, I gotta be honest. If I could just get this one little dot and get the little paper off of it, I wouldn't be mad at this. Like I said, I don't hate the vinyl itself. I think the vinyl itself is okay. I think the cut settings might need some work. And I think the strong grip transfer tape is BS. Because I don't think it would have stuck to it regardless of what I did. But, hey, guess what? I think I saved the dot. Again, is it great? No. Is it going to work? Yes. Bam! Let me flip that so you guys can see that bad boy. Look at that. See, just a little ingenuity. Now, we're going to use some cute coral ribbon because I think it looks springy and I like it. I got this from, I want to say Michael's. Might have been a pack of Tans. I don't remember. But I got this really pretty coral, and I've been dying to use it on something, and I think it will look super cute on our little sign. So I'm just going to make sure I cut enough. And it is a little bit thick to go through the hole, but it'll be okay. So all I'm going to do is kind of fold it up a little bit. And mush this so you guys can see. And I don't know how well this is going to work because, like I said, this ribbon's a little bit thick and the other ribbon was thinner. But we're just going to kind of moosh it through the hole. And then I'm just going to tie a knot or two. And you could obviously, like, make this way prettier. I'm not a bow tire, so you could absolutely, like, loop it and make it tie like a bow. I can't tie a bow to save my life. It is not a skill I possess. And then we're just going to take and do the same with the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and, again, kind of moosh it together and then shove it through here. And then you can make it as long or as short as you want it. I cut way too much ribbon, so I'm going to make it pretty short. And then just make sure it's not all flipped funny, because mine flipped a little bit funny. You can flip it back. And then we're just going to tie a knot. And a knot. Make sure they're good and tight. And then I'm just going to cut it off nice and short. Voila! Hopefully you guys can see that. I know you can see a lot of the base of our mount. So let's see. Can you see it? I think you can. Move it over a little bit. I think that came out pretty cute. Granted, there were struggles. Struggles were had. Again, part of it was the cut setting I used. Part of it's probably the vinyl. I do still have the little, oh, there is still a piece that actually goes here. I can see if I can save it. There's a little apostrophe, since it's not chilling. Let me see if I can save that apostrophe and actually put that on too. Hey, 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 we might be working with gas now. I think I got the apostrophe saved now too. Yeah, so I think if I worked with the cut settings a little bit more, I might not be quite as annoyed with it. Part of it was definitely cut settings. Let's be honest. But I think it came out pretty cute. Again, this is all from the Cricut mystery box, which is called All That Glitters, and it came with some glitter pens. It came with glitter vinyl for HTV and adhesive. You got like 6 or 7 sheets of the glitter vinyl. You got, I think, 5 of the HTV. And then you got 2 sets of pens. So you got quite a bit of stuff, and it was only like $39.99. Oh, and you got the little Cricut cutie. If you guys haven't seen my Cricut cutie, there's my little Cricut cutie. It's sunflower color. Isn't he cute? I think he's adorable. I've dropped him about 14 times. He survived. But he's super cute, right? I have to say I've been pretty pleased with the little Cricut cutie guy. He's pretty fun. But yeah, you got quite a bit in it for $39.99. A lot of people have asked me how to get one of the boxes. Honestly, you just have to notice that they're online and available. And then once you see them, you want to click on it and buy it. And you want to buy it like ASAP because they sell out so fast. This one sold out in just a matter of hours. They only have so many available. So it's not like they have, you know, millions of them. They only have a certain number. So it's not something that you can get without, you know, being on right at the right time. I caught this one. I don't typically catch them online. So I can't always promise that I can get you the links, but I will try in the future if you guys are interested in them. Again, I'm not a huge Cricut vinyl product type of fan, but I did want to try one to try out their products. And I will say that my vinyl is lifting a little bit, like I can see it. And I'm sure a lot of it's from like having to touch it with my fingers and stuff. So this is not probably going to last as long as I would like. But I think it did come out pretty gosh darn cute. Let me move him again. But yeah, for somebody who's, you know, hasn't worked with this stuff, I think maybe a little bit of practice could help working with it as well. But I do think it was fun, and I think the sign did come out fairly cute and festive. So if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I am always happy to answer those for you. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I put out new videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays with the occasional bonus live video. I hope you guys had fun. Have a great day, and happy crafting.